This is Mr. Darrow. He's an employee of an agency. He's been working there for more than 30 years. Everyone at the agency knows Mr. Darrow. He's very diligent and meticulous. That means that he works very hard and pays attention to every little detail. He's also a very thorough reporter. Every document that he writes is perfect. There are no spelling or grammar mistakes in it, and each word is in its correct place. But Mr. Darrow has two other qualities that not many people know about. He's very rigid and conservative. That means that he doesn't like changes and new things. And he always does things the old-fashioned way. For example, he still writes all his reports by hand. Then his secretary types them on the computer and files them. Even though he's good at using a computer, he just prefers to write reports the old-fashioned way. One day, Mr. Darrow's boss calls him into his office. "I want to talk to you about the new digital system," he says. "We need to start using applications, digital signatures, and online filing." "But boss, the old way is enough," Mr. Darrow replies. "After all, it's worked so far." "That's true, but we can't keep doing things the old way," the boss says. "We need to adapt to the times we live in. We have to learn how to use a computer and the internet. It's essential in our job." "All right, I guess you're right," Mr. Darrow says slowly. "But I'm not young anymore. Will I be able to learn?" The boss smiles. "You'll be fine. Just take your time." After the meeting, Mr. Darrow goes back to his office. His secretary, Miss Lee, is waiting for him. "Did the boss tell you anything?" she asks. "Yes, he wants me to learn how to use a computer," Mr. Darrow replies. "He wants us to use applications, digital signatures, and online filing. But I told him that I don't want to change my working methods." "Oh, Mr. Darrow, why don't you want to change? These new technologies will make our work easier and faster," Miss Lee says. "No, they won't," Mr. Darrow replies. "They'll make our work sloppy and superficial. When I write a report, I do it by hand. That way, I concentrate better. With these new technologies, nobody would read those reports because they'd be boring and superficial. Besides, I've been writing reports for more than 30 years and nobody complained about my handwriting yet. Nobody ever asked me to type a report. They always asked me to write it by hand. So why do we need these new technologies? We should just stick to the old ways." Miss Lee understands what Mr. Darrow is feeling. She's been working with him for more than 10 years, and she likes him very much. She knows that he's a good man who works hard and is dedicated to his job. But she also knows that he can be stubborn and unwilling to change. "Well, Mr. Darrow, if you don't want to use a computer, you don't have to. But please at least use an online filing system. It will make finding documents much easier. You can even keep your handwritten reports in the system," Miss Lee suggests. An online filing system. "That might work," Mr. Darrow says. "All right, from now on, I'll write my reports by hand and file them in the system."
Bye, Lee, you're a lifesaver.
From that day on, Mr. Darrow continued to write his reports by hand, but he began using an online filing system. He was happy because he didn't have to change his working methods, but at the same time, he could help his agency become more modern. And that's the end of this episode. See you next time.